Hi, Juan. So this is what your page will look like when you log in. This is the area where you can see I sent you a message. Okay, and if you go over to the UD, it will take you to the home page. Okay, this is where Miss Ward posts her comments and things. You can answer those. I know you were answering them. I did see your name come up on there. If you go to course dashboard, okay, this is where our courses are for second grade. I think it's easier to click on the word courses. I like this setup. Every day you're going to start with homeroom. Okay, you're going to go through, go to morning message. Okay, now I have lots of them that I did. These are all unpublished. Okay, start from this week. Okay, just start from Monday, and I can try to eventually load these up. You let me know when you're ready for some more, and I'll put some more in. Okay, you'll click on the morning message, and every day I have a little video that shows how to do it. I tell you some information. Okay, and you'll click on this link that says today's lesson. All right, as you click on it, video will play. And it will tell you how to get through.
Hey guys, today's lesson for Monday is in.
Okay, so I'll just do a quick one right now to show you. Like I said, pick a subject if you want. Okay, every Monday and Wednesday is language arts, and Tuesday and Thursday is math and science. That's what we've been doing. However, if you're trying to catch up, which is really good for you to try to do, buddy, I'm proud of you. I'm going to start with language arts just to show you. I have a PowerPoint every day. You're going to want to start with Module 8. Okay, there were about 16 lessons, 15. Okay, each lesson, just click on the first folder, Monday, lesson 1. You always click on the lesson first. Then when you're finished, you answer the discussion question. Okay, you should have your My Book with you, but if not, all right, here is the assignments. Read these words. Make a list of those words in your notebook. Okay, write these words in your notebook 3 times, including the review words here. If you click on this link, this is to practice your fluency. Fluency is how quickly and accurately you're reading, so nice and smooth. Okay, it's called Good Rain. You don't have to worry about filling anything in. Read it through one time, then you can time yourself for a minute and see how far you get. Okay, you'll probably finish the whole thing, but it's just good practice to keep your reading going. Okay. Before reading, complete pages 120 to 121 in your My Book, plants, and read pages 122 to 123 in your My Book. Now write what information the photo essay taught you. Okay, it's called The Growth of a Sunflower. So you're going to go into your My Book if you still have it. If you don't have it, I'll show you here. Go back into language arts. Okay, and I believe I have, resources. Here, we'll click on this part. I have the books loaded here. Okay, here's your HMH book for ELA. There's this link. Okay, this one will tell you to log in. However, you know your username, it's your school number and then your birthday. Okay, you might have to change we did that in class. Remember when we did I Read? You can also go into here, and I believe I have Module 8 book loaded. I don't think you have to log in for this one because this is uploaded as a document. Okay. All right, so everything's loading here. There's a lot of pages, that's why it's going to take a little while. Okay, time to grow. Now what you can do, you can click this button here that downloads it. You'll see it'll drop to the bottom of my screen here. Okay. As it's downloading, right here, then I can click and open it. And here's my whole My Book. And if you want, you can save this. Click the star, or you can click download and download it to your desktop. So click download, I have it saved. Make sure it says desktop. There's going to be other options. Desktop means it'll be right on your background, and click save. And I'll show you. It's going to be on my desktop. Okay, here it is right here. So then next time you don't have to download it again, you'll just have it right on your screen. Okay, you can go through your stories using that. This is all for Module 8. When you get into the next lessons of Module 9, you'll have to go back and find find the Module 9 book. Okay, just start with the language arts for now. If you feel comfortable, if you'd rather start with math or science, you can. I'm going to show you how to get through those too. Okay, here's the math section. You're only using those 3. All right, math lessons. The links are some extra things that you can do. Okay, you don't have to worry about those if you want to do them. These are the chapter 11 pages because this lesson here, this whole pink folder is all of chapter 11. All right. Each of these, the lessons are right here for the first 5. So you'll click on this. Each day they have a different page. Okay, here's day 1. Tells you what book, what pages to use. You can use this app. Just keep working, buddy. Just keep going through it. This was all geometry. Okay, you have your skinny book. If you don't have the big book, I also have that available for you to download. And I have the pages. Let me see here if we go back into math lessons. Let's see. Math section. If you go into the links folder, the one above this one, yep, you'll see chapter 11 pages. Okay, if you click right here, I've uploaded them. You can also click on this here and it uploads your math book. Okay, it'll load right here for you, and this is your big book, so you can type in the page number that you need based on what the question's saying. Okay, or what the math lesson is for the day. All right, you can type the number here. You can click through. You can go to the table of contents. Okay, and we are in, let's see, we're in chapter 11. Here we go, table of contents. All right, so you'll click through. Chapter 11's in the purple section. You can pause this video at any time, bud. Anytime you need to stop and do something, you can pause it and come back. Here's chapter 11. Okay, you'll start with show what you know. Takes you right to the page. All right, you can, I don't know if you have a printer, but you can always just write your answers down. Okay, you can draw the picture out. You can tell me which one you circled, write it in your notebook. I was showing the kids the one day, if you click this plus up here, it opens up a new tab. If your screen says Google, you'll see this little waffle picture here. Okay, those are all the apps for Google. Go to Docs. You can type your answers right in Google Docs. It'll open it up for you. Click the plus to make a new document. Okay, you'll see I have other documents in here. You're going to click plus. Okay, and right up here it says untitled. This is where you can title it. You can put math lesson chapter 11, and then tell me which ones you did, and you can type all your answers here. Number 1, this. Number 2, okay, and then what you can do, you can click share, and you can type my name. You'll see it comes up right here. You share it with me, click send, and I'll get an alert that you did your work. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Let's see here. Let me give it you back. Okay, here's the math. All right, click through chapter 11. We are doing chapter 10 right now. If you want to start with chapter 10, you can. That's the graphing. Okay, you'll probably move a little bit faster through it, but all the lessons are here that we have done. The ones that are dark down here, I haven't posted yet because it's not that deep. Okay, so go through those. Let's go back into courses again. Whenever you feel like you're lost in here, click on courses. It'll take you right back to this list. We are only using homeroom, language arts, math, or science. I'll go into the science. We did a whole unit on balancing and weighing. Okay, click the first folder. Click the first lesson. All right, click the lesson here. Opens it up in a document. It's going to download down the bottom. Okay. If you have a Dell, it might download and there'll be like an arrow at the top. You'll just click up here for it. Okay. This document is loading. You'll see it's bouncing here. Excuse me. All right, so here's your lesson. Your tasks are here. Click on this video. It'll open up into the link. Okay, you'll watch that video for the first part. Then, oops, here it is. Second task, how do structures balance? Have you ever built a tower out of blocks? The blocks had to balance. Draw a picture of a tower that would balance. So in your notebook, draw me a balanced block tower. What are some ways that people can balance and weigh? Make a list of how people might balance or weigh outside of science class. All right, so what are some ways that people balance? Maybe on a balance beam, maybe on a teeter-totter or a seesaw, maybe on their two-wheel bike so they don't fall over. Okay, there's lots of different ways that people do that. You're going to read this story about Julie's balancing act. Okay, and that's for the first lesson. Then you'll hit the X. Go back into today's lesson. Go back into the same folder. Okay, go to the discussion question. This is every day. This will tell me if you notice the other kids filled in their answers already. It says write 2 sentences to explain how you balanced your structure from task 2. So when you build a structure, or if you were making one, how would you balance it? What would you need to do? Okay, the other kids have answers here too. I balanced the structure. I drew more blocks on the bottom to make it stable. Then I made it go up in a straight line so it wouldn't fall over. I stacked the blocks neatly on top of each other. I didn't build it too high. Think about how you could build it. Okay, bud? Then go back into science again. Go to the next lesson. Okay, just stick with the balancing and weighing. Butterflies is pretty quick, so once you'll get through there. All right, so there's quite a few lessons. The good thing is we didn't do like science every day. So if you notice, the dates skip around. We only did science and math twice a week and language arts twice a week. So you're not missing a ton of work, but there is a lot of stuff in here that you could catch up on that I can change your attendance. Okay, if you have any questions, you can email me. If you notice here, I can see that you wrote me back. Okay, and I can answer that right away. It also comes to my phone. So you let me know. I'll notice too when you're doing your work. Okay, I'll be able to see that things are submitting. Okay, if I click over here, I can see when you've logged in. All right, here's your name. It says that you were in today, but you weren't in science since last Thursday, which is fine. You're going to get all caught up. Okay, but it did say that you logged in to school today. Never when in doubt, click on courses. Get you right back to the beginning. Okay, you can start with your morning messages, or you can just go right into the lessons. Courses, pick a lesson and get started. Okay, and if you have any other questions, you know where to reach me. Thanks, buddy.